Hey everybody, this is the Earth Lady, and this is the second video today, part 2 of the worm bin. So I'm going to show you. This is our worm tote, and this is what I've been breeding the worms in. Of course, I just did a video with the update, and this is our worm bin. Getting ready to transfer them. As you see, we have very little space, so here we go. Now, when we take the lid off of the worm tote, we'll see that this is the cabbage that was rotting in the refrigerator, along with the brown bags, because they were all coming to the top and needed some food. They were escaping out the sides, and you can see, oh, they all shimmied down because I just opened it. You can see there's a couple of them down there. Those are our little bitty ones. I did have one on the top here in, I don't see it now, but I had one that was just lingering around on the actual lettuce. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of this, the paper and the food, shift it over to the secondary bin. That's going to be our food bin, aka the top tray where we will feed our worms. And we're going to situate you over here so you can watch the whole thing unfold. So for all you who are interested in learning about worms and things, stay tuned, and I'm going to show you how this all works. And if not, that's okay too. Alright, well, first things first, I don't like slimy things. So we're going to do this and try to move them all nicely. How far down can I go? Just to here. Alright. So we're going to move the food bin first. Shift it all over here. And then I'll show you. Let's grab you up and flip you around so you can kind of sort of see. There's some of the worms. As yeah, here's a little guy that's escaping. Now this tote is the one that I had them in when I had them separated, and now we're just going to keep them, we're going to shuffle them all down so I can see how many I've got, and that way we can get the rest of this fun stuff all moved over to the worm bin and get them happy and situated. So with that, here we go. So we're going to stick you back over here, and you get to watch as we move this guys all around. This is the feeding tray, so we're going to stick that one there. We're going to grab another one and scoop some of this out, and they will actually go down. And what we're doing is we're going to sift, we want to get all of the worms out of the worm bin, have them go down into the tote while we fool with the soil that's in this worm tote, and put it into the worm bin. But as you will see, I'm going to stack them so the worms shift downwards or to the food, and that way we have plenty of space in the worm bin to continue to build and stack. So this is our first one, and I don't want too many to escape, so we'll get a second one here, and we're going to manage these carefully, I hope. So I didn't get too much slimy on here, so we'll save this because I'll probably need it again. All of you who know me know that I do not like slimy things. I have a very bad gag reflex, and if you just watched the first video, I was telling you how I was drinking water. I went in to fill my water bottle and realized that there was no water in the filter. So I'm down to drinking my second pop, which means I won't be drinking many more after that. So, okay. Now the air conditioning is on over here, so I'm going to scoop them out, and I wish that I could had a better way to show you these guys. Maybe if I scoot you closer, and I'll have to pick you up a couple of different times. We're gonna lift up some of this topsoil. Oh, I should show you guys this. Here. Let's move you so you can see this. Okay. So, this is our topsoil. And as I pull up the rest of the paper towels, what I did was I fed them some grape cores and a bunch of, I think there was 6 or 8 husks that I shucked off of the corn. And you can see, look at all the worms, guys. Our worm bin, and yeah, see the little babies all over there? Those are all little baby worms. So, again, I already know that I have quite an abundance of worms. And you can see them all over. They're doing great. I'm so excited and proud of them. Now, like I said, the air is on. So, yeah, there's some more. See? They're coming up and eating this scraps. So, the air conditioning in the house here is on. It's quite a bit hot outside. So, we're going to shuffle some of this into this worm bin and hopefully not damage any of the worms. And just kind of scoop it all up in here, and then we'll put this green one that's empty. I'm going to put it in this, and then we're going to put it underneath the feeding bin so that they can go down, because it's cool, so they're going to start running and hiding down where it's warm. So, with that being said, let's get to scooping, shall we? Okay. I'm just going to loosen up some of this soil. Holy Hannah. And we have worms everywhere. Can you see those, guys? Look at all those worms. Lots and lots of worms. So, try not to hurt them or chop them up. So you'll see me whacking the sides of this quite a bit. It's very moist. A lot of the soil is moist and doing fantastic, actually. So excited to see what the bottom soil looks like. That's where our black gold is going to be, or so that's what they call it in the farmer's world, is the black gold. And that is what we're looking for, is the black gold. And I really do not want to touch that, so it's going to be slimy and gross. I know, Jessica's got worms and she's worried about slimy and gross, right? Yeah, I know. It is quite crazy. But they're doing really good. I mean, holy Hannah, look at all of these freaking worms. You'll see that, yeah, holy Hannah. So we're going to stick them in here, loosen up this topsoil a bit so that we get all that husks and everything in this. I want all the husks and the rest of the food that's decomposing in this particular bin so that we can keep all of that on the top. And they'll keep eating it and decomposing it and doing what worms do best. So, we're moving the topsoil. It's not too wet or slimy, thank goodness, because like I said, I don't like slimy things. Yep. Lost a worm. So we're getting all of this food, decomposition, can't even talk. All in this worm bin, or this tray. We're going to start calling them trays because that's what we're reverting to, trays. And I cannot believe how many worms I really got in here, guys. Holy moly. As you can see, there's oodles. Can you see them all dangling? Oh my gosh. So I think that's about all of the husk. So we're just gonna kind of scoop it up here, level it out a bit. Then I'll show you the top of this worm crate or whatever. So you can see all of the worms and how fantastic they really are doing as I try and stay together here. I put some of that white stuff that you put in the garden and potting soil in here. You can see the white stuff, hopefully. That was to keep it moist. I thought it was getting a little bit on the dry side. And that's exactly why when you order the worm bin, they provide you with pumice to help keep everything moist and wet, because you don't want your worms to dry out. So with that there, now we're gonna finagle the feeding bin on top, and we'll drop the two of these into this tote so nicely. All the soil and those couple of little worms into that, and then we're going to put this lid on it for the moment to create a darkness so they go downward. And I got two more totes, and we got lots and lots of worms. So with that being said, I'm going to, oh, we got 3 totes, okay, or levels, yeah. So we're gonna fill up these. I'm gonna put them, stack them. The feed bin you want on the top, and then from there you want all your worms on the bottom. They're gonna work from the bottom up. Now with our tote that we already have, we, here I'll show you so you can see how crazy. I'll move this around just a hair so that you can see it. Because with the light and the coldness, they're going to go downwards. I want to show you all of these worms. You guys are going to crap yourselves because I'm fascinated and crapping myself. You can see as I move this soil, we have oodles and oodles of worms. I mean, oh my gosh, look guys, all these red wigglers doing so well. Every time I scoop a scoop, you can see all of the worms. It's so amazing how well they're doing, and a lot of this soil already looks like it is black gold. So we'll probably be harvesting a lot of this and putting it into our garden very soon, because there's just so much of it and lots of worms. So with that being said, that's what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up these other couple of crates till I get down to the darker, wetter stuff, and I will come back and show you part 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Ciao now.